yeah, it's the first live on the YouTube. Oh yeah, I'm probably really annoying as well right now, but that's okay. I'm a little excited. And that's what comes with the territory when Seraphina's excited. I could go live on YouTube now. It's fun. It's exciting. So, okay, so let's break this down. Let's break this down right now. I'm new to this. I'm new to this channel. That's nothing new. If you've been watching any of my videos, you know this is very new to me. So I am trying to figure out a schedule. I am trying to figure out my voice on YouTube, all the things. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to start. Okay? I am just going to fucking start. Pardon my language, but... So we're going to start this off. It's Monday. And when you think of Monday, I don't know about you, but I think of Motivational Monday. Okay. So if you have not seen my last video, not my last video. My last video is a freaking Mexican keto bowl short. But anyway, if you saw my last long view video, then you know that I have just let go of network marketing. I have dropped the rock. I am going to do something that makes me really happy. Network marketing made me happy to a point, but I'm not saying it's a pyramid scheme. I'm not going to be one of those people, but if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. That's very much what it's like over in network marketing. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. And I don't have it in that way, but I do know how I got it. And how I got it with personality. And how do you use your personality? Content. All right. So, anyone out there who is dealing with a loss of a friendship, a loss of a career, if you're just feeling lost, pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Keep pushing forward. If you know what your end goal is, then it should be easy to pick yourself up. If you don't know what that goal is, then yeah, it's going to be really hella hard. Don't get me wrong there. Because it's like, if I didn't know what direction to be in at this time of life, I'd probably be where I was 3 years ago when I left my first network marketing company. It works. And back then, dropping network marketing, it felt like I was mourning a death of somebody. I was mourning a breakup. I was mourning. I was like literally feel like legit going through a breakup, like with a boy, like all the things. And I'm just like, this hurts. This time around, dropping network marketing, it doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt. If anything, I feel quite empowered. I feel quite confident with myself that as long as I keep pushing out content every day, as long as I keep pushing to show myself every day and expose myself in whatever shape or form, as long as I have all the great intentions in the world and not like negative intentions, then it should be fine. It should be okay. So with that said, drop the rock that is literally making you feel so heavy in life. Whatever that is, drop it and pick up another rock. Okay? Because it is quite freeing. Today's my first day of like not doing network marketing things and going straight into like content creation. My creative side feels very, very, very empowered right now. That's all I got to say. Okay, so Mondays, it will be a motivational thing. I will be channeling motivation. Today is a very quick motivation because it's what I've been experiencing today. And so why not speak from experience? Like I didn't wake up sad today, thank God. Let bygones be bygones is all I could say. But know that probably Friday I will be talking about $1 Million Listing because it comes out Wednesday or Thursday. I have Peacock, so my schedule is like a day behind of like Bravo live stream. So like the challenge is real. So, okay. So with that said, right now I am literally just going to start off with Miami, which I haven't even I haven't even finished the first episode. Like, I'm so behind in that. Like, hello, like, you want to be a recap content creator, but yet you can't even stay up with the freaking stuff and take your notes. But it's okay. This is new to me. I will figure it out. I will get a flow. I am speaking that into existence. So right now, with this flow that I'm speaking into existence, it will happen. All right, so let's go into $1 Million Listening. That will probably be, I'll go over this again next Monday or next Friday. This Friday, because today is Monday. So, okay. If you want me to go and start recapping videos or recap episodes that have already aired, I guess in like seasons that have already begun, like Salt Lake City has already begun. I'm a big Below Deck fan. Where are my Below Deck fans? Like, if you've been in the service industry, if you've been waitressing, if you've been anything in service, you'll love Below Deck. Just saying. Hold on. I could go over Below Deck, but y'all guys tell me to go over Below Deck. So let's go over $1 Million Listening, because I do have to go jump and be a mom. You just saw me check on my kids, all the things. Okay, so $1 Million Listening. It is season 14, guys. We're at season 14 now, finally. Holy smokes on a cracker. Man. I remember the emo kid. Who remembers the guy that was going up against Josh Flagg back in the day that had the emo haircut? If you're a $1 Million Listing fan, you know that guy. Like, it makes you giggle when you think of that guy. But anyway, all right, so first things first, my first thought, where are the English dudes? I can't think of their name right now, but I think one of them is Dave. Where are they? They are part of the agency. They are part of Kyle Richards' husband, Mauricio. I'm not going to try to butcher his last name. I'm not going to try to say it because I will butcher it. The agency. If you've seen Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix, it makes me wonder that is why these English guys were not brought on for season 14. They've been on at least for 5 seasons. They've been on for a good minute. And honestly, I'm kind of sad to see them go. I'm like, what? There was no warning. But if you know me very, very well, you know that I am a sucker for English accents like no other. I am a big freaking sucker for English accents. Okay, so it makes me wonder, is it because of Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix, if that is why they weren't brought in? What are your thoughts? Drop in the comments. What are your thoughts in this? Like, do you think those 2 English guys they would have been in if Mauricio didn't get that deal on Netflix for his family? Who knows? We will never know unless they tell us. All right. So who's left? So now there's only the 3 people, and they're all from Douglas Elliman. Okay, Team Douglas Elliman. That's what it is over here now. We have the Joshes. We have Josh Altman and we have Josh Flagg. Josh Flagg will forever have my soul. I am speaking it into existence now. Hear me roar. When I have the money and I can buy my house, as I live in an apartment, Josh Flagg will help me look for it. Why? Because he knows Hollywood history. He knows the history of these houses, and I want history. I want to live in history, and Josh will give me that history that I want. So, Josh Flagg, when I am rich, you will be helping me with a house. That's for sure. So, so that, and by the way, and Tracy's there too. But Josh is new to Douglas Elliman, which makes me wonder did Josh Altman bring him in? And honestly, Josh Flagg himself has said that this is his best year in real estate yet. So right then and there, if you know what you love and you know a shift is a good thing, right? Like, I'm literally living that right now, where I thought I was going to die a network marketer. I thought I was going to become rich with network marketing, but literally this whole year, all of 2022 has shown me network marketing is not my path. That creation and content and creativeness is my path. So hello to my voice here on YouTube. All right. So, all right. Another thing that I really appreciate, one of the things that I appreciate about Tracy, we're going to just jump into these houses, is how confident she is as a woman. She was quoted, and I had to write this quote down because it was just like, yep, that's Tracy. Is because no one is going to break a record in an area other than me. And what is that area? That area is La Jarda Ranch, OC area. And pretty much what's happening is the comps in that area are like 4 million, like 2 to 4 million, nothing higher than 5 million. And this house, the asking price is at $10 million. What is going on there? Hey, come on. All right, sorry about that. So that is a road record, and Tracy's like, give me the road record, baby. Give me the world fucking record. That is what she's saying. That's what she's going for. Okay? So the house is gorgeous. They gutted the house and bought it at $4 million, added $5 million to the house. So that is why they're asking $10 million. So like, why not make $1 million off of the deal? Full kitchen. And my favorite thing, a wine cave, aka a wine cellar. Oh, yes. If you ask me, I would love to have a cannabis cellar that has a really good ventilation and all of the things, but you know what I mean. Primary bathroom has 5 shower heads. Who needs 5 shower heads? Like, unless you're trying to get real kinky with it. Like, if you're going to get real kinky with it, get real kinky with it. Amen. All right. So, something that I like about Tracy is she sees all the small details that cost a lot of money, and she likes to go and like highlight those so that people are like, yeah, this is what you're buying. This is what you're going to have. This is what you're going to live with. And woman to woman, I can appreciate that. All right. Now, Tracy's concern is the owner did a very expensive renovation to a already done house in an area that can't support a number. So how is she going to do this? So stay tuned. All right. So her mindset in all of that is she knew the price was a conversation starter, but after being in the house and seeing, she's very comfortable in defending that number. So she's like, okay, this number is definitely worth what the house is worth, and she's gonna bust that out, baby. She will bust that out. All right. So she is on a mission to do that, and then it flashes over to the Joshes, Altman and Josh. And right now, Altman, if you have not been watching Million Dollar Listing, let me tell you right now, the Joshes have not been getting along up until recently, up until last season. And then this summer, they ended up having like their own little like mini series attached to $1 Million Listing, which was kind of cool, and kind of cool to see them in a very like friendly state. So that was cool. And right now, Altman very much is supporting Flag through his divorce, and he's there for him. All right. All right. So now flash forward to Altman's house. Altman's house. Oh man, does this have some drama attached to it? This drama that's attached to it is not only has Josh Altman already shown this house like 2-3 years ago, like past 2020, right? Like past the pandemic. And then it got past, then he got fired because the owner was very picky with her price. Then she goes, oh, no. We're going to have Tracy. She's a woman. She's attractive. She's all the things. Oh, yeah. Right? But poor Tracy had to deal with 2020, the pandemic, when no one was leaving their house. So how is she going to sell the magic at the house if no one can walk into the house because of 2020 pandemic bullshit? Right? But what did Tracy get done? This woman was asking for a price that was like $9 million when this house should have had a 7, if not a number less than that in front of it. But really, she's like, no, I want what it's worth. Like, she was like, this woman, Linda, has a strong conviction of her price. And she's like, I don't want an 8 in front of it. I want this and I want that. But Tracy got it down to a 7.95 million. So, and then Josh is coming in. Here's all of this. Okay, we're going to start with that 795 because Tracy got it down to that number, and that is good. That is needed. That is amen. We are going to honor Tracy's work, right? Then it fast forward to Josh Flagg and the house that he's going to represent, or the clients that he's going to represent. And it's these two 30-ish girls that they are twins, and they're actually looking for a house for their parents who are away on vacation. They need to find a house that's big enough for the dog, all the things. So there's that. The first house they didn't like, that's for sure. And one thing that I do like about Flagg as he's walking through a house with a new client, as a client is wording things and saying, oh, I don't like this. Oh, I like this. I'm iffy about that. He's taking mental notes so that when the next house that he shows them, he could scratch off more boxes and he could have a more fine-tuned direction. So, go Flagg. All right, now I'm just giving like a real synopsis. And this part right here, Tracy is able to show the house. She's getting people in left and right, and she's telling about the price. And the prices, people are like, oh, what the hell is going on over here? All the things. But like no other, what does Tracy get to do? What does Tracy do? At the end of this episode, she sold it for 10.4 instead of 10.5, which the owner originally wanted. But the people that are buying the house, they want the furniture attached to it. And Tracy's like, no, let's do something else. Let's do that. But let's get you a really good deal where the house is one separate deal and the furniture is one separate deal, so that it's I don't know the technicals. I'm not going to get all technicality, but real estate people, you understand, you get it. Like the extra taxes or something like that. It's if anything, Tracy's saving the owner a lot, giving her more money in her pocket on this deal than anything else by having two separate deals. So go Tracy. And she actually ends up selling the house for 10.4 million. So, oh yeah. And then in the process of all of this, something that Altman does that I could really appreciate, and I wasn't expecting Altman to do, or at least the old Altman, he would never do this, is he called Tracy up towards the end of the episode and said, hey, by the way, I'm taking Hancock Park. Linda called me. And she's like, oh, okay, all right. And she's like, in all reality, she's like, you know what? Thank you, Josh, for being upfront. Thank you for being honest, all the things, But to deep inside, and I have to admit, because maybe this is what I've been going through the last few days, is she was like, why didn't we co-list it together? Why couldn't we co-list it together? And yeah, why couldn't you co-list it together? But it goes back to how the owner is, and probably be less stress for Tracy. Just saying. All right, I got to go back into mom mode, but that's just a quick synopsis on $1 Million Listing. Please go and add your comments, your thoughts, your all the things. Let's get a conversation going. And on that note, thank you for watching up until this point, because now I got to go jump and be a mom and feed these kids some lentil soup. And on that note, y'all keep looking for that YouTube, that lentil that lentil soup video, because it's about time I shared the goods. So there is always that, and I will see you guys later.